I think we're live.
Yep, we're live, baby.
Is he pulled up on Facebook already?
It is.
Oh, yeah, we're live.
Yep, we're live, baby.
Hold on. Facebook already. Daggone, this looks sweet. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I like this.
It's captioned at the bottom.
What's that?
It's like closed caption.
I know. It's pretty cool. So, well, we're back again, man. We got this whole new setup we're going to play around with. It's going to look a lot cooler. But I don't know how much cooler that can look, to be honest with you. So, but before I stop looking at myself, man, we got to give our normal shout out to the ladies over at The Beast. We got some pretty cool things coming along with that. Can't wait for us to announce that kind of stuff. But Dave, you want to introduce who we got coming on today?
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the little confusion last week. A couple mishaps. This week we have Mat Griner from Southern Q, owner and operator of Southern Q, myron Mixon Pro-staff member. Bring him on in. Let's chat.
All right. Bam, there he is. Can you hear us, Matt? Ooh, got some audio issues. You there?
Yep.
He's coming to us from Grill Billy's there. Can you hear us? Look how he froze up.
He's freezing up. He's in and out. All right.
Y'all there?
Can you hear us? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I lost you there. I lost Dave. I can see you.
Great.
Dave, yeah, can you see Dave?
Can you hear me?
I can hear everything looks normal now.
All right. Cool deal. Yeah, I had something a little messed up there. My bad.
Well, welcome, Matt. Thanks for coming out, chatting with us tonight. Appreciate you being on. Having some technical difficulties.
Man, it was going great.
I know.
You're doing that. I'm posting here to a couple different pages. Do you still?
Is his mic on?
Yeah, his mic's on. He's there.
I can't hear y'all.
Our mics are on. Can you hear us, Matt?
I can
You there,
hear you.
Matt?
It's a little scratchy.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
cutting
can
in
you
and
hear
out a little bit, it seems.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it went out like instantly here once we went live. Let's see here.
Can hear you pretty
You
good
might
now.
need to. Yep, you good there?
Delayed, though.
Lost Jake now. Great. Anybody there?
There we go. I think we're back on here.
Wonderful.
I can't hear y'all at all.
Well, it's all right. As long as you can hear it. It's all
Your
good.
connection might not be good. This connection's not good.
I can't see. I swear I can't see.
He's got to find another connection somewhere.
No. Get close to the. Do you got good Wi-Fi in there, Matt?
He's got to find another connect. He's got to go somewhere else. All right. Well, this is pretty cool. I can see all the comments on here. This is pretty daggone awesome. Now he's completely stopped. All right. So how are you doing, Dave?
Doing great. Well, these are technical difficulties, wasn't us.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah.
I don't see the comments going off saying it's my fault.
Yeah. Well, we're sorry, everybody. If you want to chime in and ask a few questions, oh, Matt's calling me. Hold that thought.
Yep. Hold on, I'll mute you. Yeah, you're muted. All right, so it's just me. Yeah, what's going on, guys? So how's it going, Zach? Oh, now he's gone. And Dave's trying to talk him through it. This might just be Dave and I tonight. It's not our fault. What do you guys think of the new background, the way things are? It's pretty awesome. I'm really excited about this. Kind of copied it off of Travis Murphy from Golden Blue Barbecue. We got all kinds of cool things we can do with this, guys. Check this out. We can like put pictures across, as you saw that. I mean, we did the Barbecue Beast one there. Put up the Q chat background. We got our logo up there in the corner. This thing just looks sweet. Display our names at the bottom there. Oh, Dave's back. What's going on?
All right, I'm back.
What's going on? What are you doing?
He logged out and he's rebooting back in just to try it again. He says he's got good Wi-Fi connection and everything there. Oh, look who's on, Tyler.
Oh, I know.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, this new platform is nice. I like this. What's up, Mark?
Yep, he's back.
There we go.
There he is.
All right, don't change a thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not touching it. We're not going to do anything here.
All right, we're good. Awesome. All right.
Sit here and drink my Crown and Sprite, and we're going to have this whole thing go.
Yes.
Let's roll.
Cool. All right. Well, like I said, we appreciate you coming on, Matt. Give us an hour of your time. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started and, what makes you tick.
Well, I started competing back in 2012. I actually went to the Tilly's Harley-Davidson event in Salisbury, North Carolina. It was 63 teams there. And, of course, I didn't know what to expect. I took my old drum stick burner, and our goal was just to finish the top 30. If we finished top 30, we'd be elated. Ended up getting a call in Brisket. They called top 15 there. We finished 11th. And we were 20 overall, which that call in Brisket just all the way home, we were just partying. And just set the hooks in, and I was ready to go. Now, I've cooked barbecue for forever. And then I didn't really start competing until 2012. And that first contest, Tuffy Stone was across from me. Myron was down at the other end. All the people you'd seen all over the pit masters and the TV, they were all there, and it was crazy. And just had a good time ever since.
That's good.
That's a pretty stacked field to be up against your first time.
Yeah. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, we finished. Yeah, I think we were 29th overall, and we never looked back. And then just like every contest, I just kept building. I'd get a new smoker here, smoker there. When you start competing, you just start picking up on things the judges want. And I finally took a class back. I took Jim Berg's class in 2014, and Jim was just destroying everybody at the time. And I took his class, and he took me and went and kind of put me where I needed to be. And then as far as what the judges were looking for, and late 2014, early 2015, me and Myron got together, and we just ain't looked back since. So it's been a fun ride. I worked for Caterpillar for years and left there in 2017 to start my catering business. It's been fun nonetheless. Doing what I love to do, which is good.
That's awesome, man.
Absolutely. That's awesome.
So how did you and Myron get together?
had I had a cook partner, and he was already involved with them in Myron Mixon Smokers. And the first time we went down there, me and Myron just instantly clicked. And we share a lot of the same thoughts, a lot of the same passions. We just, myself and my son David Mixon, and that whole clan, we all clicked. And they're not the easiest circle to get in. And me and my cook partner split up in early 2017. And they didn't care for him too much. And once we were split, it was just hammer down after that, and it's been just an amazing ride. So
That's
definitely
awesome.
blessed to be able to do the things I've done years in barbecue.
Oh yeah. I mean, deliver passion, live a
Y'all hear
dream.
me?
Yep, we can hear you. You're a little glitchy though, but it's all good.
All right.
So you started going full time catering in 2017. You said.
Yep. I left Caterpillar after 23 years, and January of 2017.
Wow.
About one catering, nothing booked, and
Ooh, that connection is not good.
Wow.
We haven't looked back since. Really, when we started getting real busy, and it's been awesome. We bought the food truck in 2018, and thank the good Lord we bought that. Y'all catching all that or no?
Not really. It kind of sounds like you're a robot underwater in a bag.
That's a good description, Jake.
It is, isn't it? That's right, Michael. Okay, another one down the rabbit hole for the myron rabbit hole. We're just gonna. I like this rabbit hole a lot. We can stay down the myron hole. I don't care. I gotta get one though.
I can hear y'all good now.
We can hear you pretty good here too. Your picture's frozen up.
Yeah. That's good. We can hear you.
Yeah, oh great now.
I'll tell you what, you're going to have to give us a tour of Grill Billy's while you're walking around trying to get service. That way Tyler Bloom knows what a real barbecue joint looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
I'll tell you, it's pretty awesome here. I mean, everybody comes up here and hangs out when you ain't got nothing to do. You come up here, you have a drink, you talk junk all day, and then everybody leaves, and it's just a good time.
It's like a big giant brick building.
you there, Matt?
Nope.
Oof. Well, this stuff's really good.
Y'all hear me?
Not really, man.
Yeah, we're just not having a lot of luck, are we? I'm moving around to try and see, but I've got a perfect signal. So
Go outside and sit on that balcony and the little deck they got out there. See if it gets better service outside, even though it's probably hot as crap.
Oh, I can show comments in here too. I like this one. This one's gonna stay up here for a while.
Sorry, everybody, for the technical.
We're gonna get it figured out though.
Yeah.
We've this is gonna be a good one because we've had so many issues with it going on. This is sweet. I'm looking at this on my phone over here. It's awesome looking.
I like it. I like it. It's clear. Different. Thanks, Travis.
Travis, you got to get me those the stuff on how to make custom banners and all across here. So, yeah, I guess Tyler's gone because I thought he'd have a comeback for that one.
I know. I was waiting.
I was too. I'm kind of let down by this, to be honest with you.
Anybody got any questions in the comments? So, I mean, we might as well spill the beans a little bit, what we got going on in October.
Oh, yeah. What do we got going on in October? I don't even know what we're talking about. The ghost got him.
Yeah. Well, we got the barbecue beasts.
Oh, are we able to spill the beans on that one?
I don't see why not. I don't think it was a secret. Sorry if it is. What is it? October 20. Yeah, October 24th. Jake and I will be making our first
He's back.
chat appearance to represent Barbecue Beast in their, I guess it's a town day that they're doing for winning their best sauce on the planet for the Royal.
There he is, man. That's perfect connection now.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, looks good now.
So, all right. Looks a lot better. What'd you do?
Like every other IT guy says, just I rebooted.
Tyler's texting me now, trying to tell him to reboot.
That's why I just out and then rebooted. So we'll see what happens.
Sweet deal. So I don't know where we left off at.
He was talking
with how I got involved with Myron, and I explained
Yeah.
that, just being blessed to be able to do the things I've done with him and travel all over the country cooking. That's like a dream come true for me. So,
heck yeah, absolutely, 100%. I mean, to grow up watching the man on TV and then you to be his right hand man, pretty good.
yeah,
What's
I
going
mean, a lot of people that would love to be in my position. So,
yeah, you're talking to two of them. So Matt, what's your favorite memory while we're talking about all the things you've got to do? What's your favorite memory about cooking with going off and doing what you're doing?
I got a couple of good ones. I think winning my first grand was amazing. I was actually up in Wise, Virginia, and that day we took first chicken, first ribs, second pork, and 13 brisket. And of course, I walked up to the stage to get it like I'd done it a million times. And then when I got back to my cook trailer, I was like a schoolgirl. And then I think the other biggest memory, was when I went to Sonny's the next year, the Sonny's Invitational, and that was really my first time going against that many badass teams. And I walked the stage 4 times that night, and that was went down there all by myself. Danielle Diva Q, her husband ran my boxes for me, and
Is that me?
incredible.
I don't know what's going on with it.
To walk the stage in caliber team, high caliber team.
Lost him again. Daggone, man. We lost you again, Matt.
All right, I'm trying to. Let's try this.
While we're doing that, man, we can just tear through these pictures here real quick. There's a lot of you mentioned Diva Q. There's a good one here.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work with Diva Q.
I see all the time about the girlfriend.
Yep. He did a cook with her. They cooked a bunch of briskets and stuff. He's got that picture on there too, I think.
Yeah, it's somewhere up in here. I mean, it's obviously not 274 weeks ago because we had to dig to find stuff in this. So I want to know how fast one of these things goes. I wonder how fast it went.
Yeah. That was the original, the Vulcan ones. Did you see that one guy selling one I sent to you? You should get up on that gate.
I told you if I had won this weekend, I would have bought it. But I can't because someone drives 3 hours and forgets their barbecue seasonings.
Yeah, that's bad. Why don't you tell people how that happened?
Because it's going to come out anyway because I know I'm bashing Tyler already today. And I know it's going to come out eventually. So I might as well be the one to tell it.
Is Tyler on here still?
Yeah, well, he's texting me. I think he's angry because I called him out about the barbecue place, and he's helping me out here. I don't know where he's at. Tyler, finish your soup. He's gone again.
Reboot.
Why? He can only reboot so much, though, because once it goes for so long, whenever it starts having issues. Ooh, this thing's pretty. What's this? Someone built this pit. All right, so this just might be Jake Dave goes through Mat Griner's pictures.
Dude, let's roll. Tell the story. What? Look at that monstrosity. That thing's actually fancy looking, to be honest with you.
That thing's really fancy looking.
It looks like an oil tank with nice doors on it, though. It's pretty legit.
I know.
Tyler's
That's
back.
awesome. Tyler's back.
The ringer, Jake. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tyler. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't know how to turn off my computer. I wish I did. I don't even know what's going on with this. Let's keep going through Mat Griner's pictures. Oh, that's a cool looking one. What's this? Grilled Billy's this afternoon.
Yeah, that's the deck I told him to go out on.
So, oh man, that's what I'm gonna do. I got another freezer coming. I'm gonna get so many
River Gold right there, baby.
Whew.
Snake River Gold.
Gentleman Jack. There you go, Tyler. That's Tyler's drink of choice.
Ugh. Bring mine up.
What's that?
Bring my drink up.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I mean, I got a couple ideas.
Yeah. As long as it's non-alcoholic.
Kool-Aid, picking Kool-Aid. Shout out to Brant and Josh.
Picking Kool-Aid.
Picking Kool-Aid. Man, that's a cool picture. Check this thing out. Oh, my goodness. And we'll scroll back over on here to Facebook. Look at this thing. That's a cool picture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Look at that. Your brother and your dad there together in one
My
picture.
brother and my dad. Oh, shoot. Well, brother, he's not on tonight. He can't click in too well.
Oh, look. And here, yeah. I mean, you got both your brothers in this one.
Ah, yes, brother David. I don't know why Dad named us both David. It's pretty rough.
It's like who named all their kids George? Was it?
Yeah.
Foreman, they called all their kids George.
Oh shoot!
So
I get with Dave. We'll let him have David. I'll get Dave.
there you go. So what do I gotta do to get rid of this? Oh, I gotta stop sharing my screen. Stop sharing screen. There we go. Oh man, what ship is that? I don't know. Hold on, let me look. Hold on. That is the
It was in the. I think he wrote it in the caption.
USS Abraham Lincoln CVN 72.
Are you talking to just the two of you, not that?
Hi, Tara. Look at that. We got everyone here. We should do a Women of Barbecue channel. And I'll get Jen on here. She can come on here. Kyle, what state question? Yeah, I think we ought to do a fiance wife cue chat. We can just go ahead and call it wife. I don't really care.
He just hit me up and said he's trying another avenue. Give him a few.
That's That's fine.
I said we're just going through your profile.
Ooh, that's a money shot right there.
What we got?
Kyle, what state question, man? What happened this weekend? I kind of already said it. You're going to have to go back and watch it because I ain't saying it again. So I love that honey barbecue or that honey.
Jake, you got or Tyler, you got Jake's recipe yet? You look at it enough to know it? Should I call you later on?
Tyler
made my recipe this week.
Tyler, hook me up.
Are people listening to you?
Yeah, we're live. Tyler, you want to get on?
No. Seriously?
I'm dead serious.
We're live, Tara.
We're
Are
live.
you seriously live?
Yes.
No,
This is
nobody
live
can
right
hear
here on
me.
Facebook. Yeah, they can hear you.
Bye.
Man.
All right, he's back on here. I'm going to wait till he's better, but he's in a different location. There we go. All right, there you are.
Whew, boy, that was rough.
Oh, that sounds real good now. Bigger picture.
I was able to finally get it. I was trying to go through Chrome, and I went through Firefox, and I was that seemed to work better.
There we go. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Everything's a lot better now.
Oh, yeah. That's killer. Awesome.
So where were we?
Well, we've been kind of tearing through your pictures, and I think we're mildly a little bit distracted because I think a lot of us have a lot of questions.
Uh-oh.
At least I do. I mean, we can start off with this one. I can't blow it up too much, but you can kind of tell us what it is. If I blow it up, it gets pretty grainy.
Oh, I know that. That was Halloween last year.
It's not on my end. What is it?
It was when you did that Halloween party in the woods. You had your Southern Q boxes out.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
full of candy.
That was the treat trail that they do here in town. And they told me they said, just, you can't, it's 3,000 people came through there. So I handed out candy and a business card to the parents. and so it worked out good because I think I got like 10 or 12 caters off that thing. So
that ain't bad. That's well worth it. Pays for all the candy. What who made them boxes?
Actually, Roxanne from if you ever heard of the team Redneck Scientific,
Yeah.
his sister, Jerry's sister Roxanne made them for me.
They're nice. I like them.
Hand painted my logo on there and everything. They're just
wow.
Yeah, they do.
Do they hold a chafing pan in it, or is it big enough to go around the chafing pan?
The chafing pans sit down inside of it.
With a burner thing in the bottom?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, they're nice. I've seen them before.
Just something different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Kind of goes with my theme a little better, you know.
Yeah, it matches really well. So Matt, you gotta tell us about your barbecue girlfriend. How did you meet Diva Q?
Diva was the first time I met her actually was in Lakeland, Florida in January at the KCBS contest down there in like 2015. And we were just, became friends and instantly. And then we ran into her again at the FBA contest in Thomaston, Georgia about 2 months later. And we just another one of them deals where we just hit it off. And man, she has been just great for me. I mean, she's helped me a lot with my catering business. She's helped me a lot when we talk a lot about contest stuff, and she's just, we're all around. We're best friends. I mean, she called me today. I don't know if my dog died this morning, and she was one of the first people to call me, and it's pretty awesome. So
yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, we're all sorry.
It's all good. He's in a better place.
I hear you. He cutting grass up there somewhere.
No doubt about that.
Dude, that's the hardest thing. I love bulldogs. My favorite animal in the entire world, and yeah, I love watching your guys's. So
and brisket was actually supposed to go to Diva, and I was gonna did brisket to her, and she was worried about the humidity and the heat down in Florida, and so she didn't take him. And so now she tells me every time, she goes, I wish I would have took that dog because he's just such a great dog. But,
They're awesome dogs.
yeah.
So, what we're competing all around, man. You've competed pretty much in every competition. I mean, the Big Pig Jig, the American Royal, the Jack,
Memphis in May.
Memphis in May. What's Memphis in May like? I'd love to go to Memphis in May, but I know that thing's like you got to be corporate back to be able to go to that one.
Well, I competed with Myron. I didn't compete with myself, but because that is not a cheap contest. And then I know he's watching, so we had Hank Baden was right beside us. And if you've never gotten the opportunity to cook beside Hank Baden, you're definitely missing out. Hank's Barbecue, but that's just a good time. Memphis just blew my mind. It's a contest like you'll never see. I mean, just 100,000 people roll through there. And it's all day, all night, and it's hard to go to bed. You got to really have some discipline to go to bed. They go all night long, and it's a good time, and just to be able to even walk the stage there is just amazing in itself. But
is that on the water?
What's that?
Is that on the water?
Yeah, they're supposed to be moving it from what I understand, but I think this year they canceled it, and I think this was supposed to be the last year on the water, but I don't know where they're going to have it next year. But I know myron wants that 5th bad, so he's been working pretty hard at he's working really hard on that number 5. So hopefully we can get it.
Sweet, it's awesome.
And he does a whole hog there, doesn't he? He doesn't do the shoulders or anything like that.
You can only do one of the 3 mains. You can either do ribs, you can do shoulder, or you can do hog, and you can do all the ancillaries you want. But of the 3 main categories, you can only do one of them.
I didn't know that.
So
somebody asked in the comments, says, "What's the best thing about working with myron, or actually the Mixons?" We'll go with myron.
I tell you, man, they're just they got a work ethic it's like mine. I mean, I work, I don't stop, and that's how they are. When we go out of town, people think we go out and party and whatnot, but we go out to eat, we'll have a few drinks, and then we're in bed because we got to get up early the next morning. We got to work, and that's how Myron is. That's how Tracy is. I mean, let's go ahead and let's get it done. Let's get it done the best we can, and and make everybody look good, make the brand look good, and just
heck yeah.
So
it's all about going there and winning.
Like last year in Indiana, when we went there, I mean, again, Hank Baden was up there. He was on the other side of us, and we fed 700. We each fed, us and Hank each fed about 750 people a day, 3 days straight. And it was for Thor Industries, which is they make all the campers that you see running around town. And Keith Urban, they hired Keith Urban to play a full-blown concert there that night.
Wow.
One night. And, not like 5 songs. I mean, a full-blown concert. So they had Hank and Myron up there catering, and then they had Keith Urban playing a concert. So, I mean, it was a pretty big gig.
That's legit right there. That's what I'm talking about.
That was insane.
It was insane. It was a good time. A lot of cooking. I think we cooked that first morning. I think we cooked 40 pork butts, 150 racks of ribs, 200 pounds of chicken, 200 pounds of what's going on my computer?
You're good. Don't touch nothing. It's working.
Yeah, you're good over here, man.
Okay. 200 pounds of sausage. And then we did it, Hank did it, and we just rolled through it.
Wow.
It was a good weekend.
That's sweet.
And you go down and you help out a lot of the classes here too. I mean, you were at one last week, and weren't you one of the whole hog classes?
Yep, we did the class. Myron came up to me at 3:30 Saturday and asked me if I could do his timeline cook, which I actually thought was really cool because David Mixon didn't think too much of it, I don't think, because usually on Saturday nights, that's our nights, me and him sit on the deck and have a few drinks. And stay out to about 1 or 2 in the morning on the deck and drink. But so I had to go to bed early, and it was pretty cool that he trusts me to do that, because when you're doing that timeline cook, you're in front of all the students, and the students, it's Myron's cook, and they're expecting to see perfection. And so, a little pressure there. But then I, kind of thought to myself at first, there's a lot of pressure to do this. Then at second, I was like, man, I do this every single day. I'm just going to go out and do what I do. And everything turned out great. Students were happy. Myron was happy. Matt was driving home. So.
Someone asked in the comments, says, ask Matt if Joe has the new Mixon charcoal grill there at Grillbillies.
They don't. They should have them probably within the next week or two. They're waiting on thermometers. They're being built in North Carolina, and I do believe they're going to be drop shipped from the place in North Carolina straight to Joe. So once they get those thermometers in, Joe should have them pretty quickly.
Sweet.
I'm excited to see one of those. I want one. The only thing is, though, is it doesn't break down, or it's not like foldable leg or anything like that, which makes it kind of tough to haul, because I guess the whole point of it's all these SCA grills coming out here and all, and it looks sweet for that. I mean, it's got custom grill grates with it, Dave said, and it's got the upper storage rack and all that kind of good stuff, but it doesn't fold down. It's not compact. But
I looked at one really good when we were down there. I was down there the other week, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to mount one on my cook trailer just so I can have when we go, if I go to a contest and I decide to do an SCA, it's there, mounted.
Yeah.
And I might have another one and chop and get rid of the platform and just weld some legs underneath, put some small legs or something underneath it for SCA.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So I'm going down the rabbit hole of SCAs recently. That's what I've been doing a lot of. Do you do a lot of SCAs standalone, or?
I've done maybe 10 in the last 3 years. And I want to do more. In fact, I was planning on doing more this year. I'm going to do this one at Grillbillies here in a few weeks, or in October, whenever it is.
October 24th.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave.
Yeah, I was going to come to that one. We got a special appearance that we got to do.
Yeah, so we're going to do that one, and then I had some really good friends of mine that barbecued for a long time, and they Sauce Barbecue and Smokehouse Mafia, both killer teams, and they both gave away barbecue and went to doing steak cooks and doing really well with them.
There's a lot of teams here in the East Coast that have won away with barbecue, and they're just strictly doing SCAs now.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice. I mean, I do enjoy the KCBS side of it a lot. The few SCAs that I've done where I've actually traveled to them, it was nice. I didn't have to do a week of prep, and just Friday or Saturday morning just threw the grill in the car and truck and drove the thing.
It makes it convenient for a weekend. Pop in, pop out on Saturday. You're done. But I still like the KCBS side too. I mean, it's just the environment. I like the environment.
Yeah, I like the rush of it too, the turn-ins.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. How'd you get the nickname 100 Proof?
100 Proof. It's actually a saying that I saw one day. It was because a lot of people know I drink a lot of whiskey. I love my Jack Daniels, and the saying said, "Don't ever water yourself down because someone can't handle you at 100 proof." It's a 2-part meeting. Don't change yourself, and don't screw up a good whiskey. So
that's really good.
Yeah, so I've always loved that. The first time I saw it, I fell in love with that saying, and I've had it ever since. So Danielle, she was somewhere in Europe or somewhere and found a bottle. They don't sell it here in the States. A bottle of Jack Daniels, and it's 100 proof, and it says it on really big on the bottle. And she bought that bottle for me. That's in my collection.
Ooh, have you tried it yet?
No, I ain't opening it. It's really rare. It's hard to find those, and I got a really nice Jack Daniels collection, and I've got some ones that are on my bar, so to speak. They're not going to get opened.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So
does Myron let you nip into his reserve stuff?
He'll let you have all the peach crown you want. He got a little bent back on that one night, and he don't drink it since. So if you ever go down there and ask him for a fifth of it, he'll proudly give it to you.
He gave it away last year at the King.
That's why he was giving it away.
Oh, shoot.
Oh man. So how is 2020, everything that's been going on with that played into anything you've got going on this year? Cut back. I mean, I assume you're still doing a lot of catering and still managing to do a lot of that. But
we took a beat down on caterings this year. We lost what I call a significant cater. For me is 100 plus people. We lost every one of those from March till October. We recently did one on the last minute last week, which was just phenomenal because I hadn't catered that many people since March, and we hadn't had that food truck, we'd have been in a real mess.
Mhm.
And, thank the good Lord that we were blessed to have that, and because that's kept the bills paid and the lights on and everything else. But 2020 was set up to be a big year for us. We had some deals back worked with Pepsi. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was sponsored by Pepsi 2 years ago, and did a lot of stuff with them and for them. And they were bringing us back, and we had some really big things in the works, and COVID killed every bit of it. And,
Yeah, COVID crushed a lot of people's dreams this year.
It was it was insane. I couldn't even wait to be able to really broadcast that, because that was just going to be so big for my brand and the people that I represent.
Absolutely.
And so it sucked, but we'll do it again. So I'm a pretty positive guy, so it'll come back around.
Absolutely.
Working hard.
When you do catering, is it more corporate events, or is it like weddings and stuff like that? Or
when I started, I drove towards the corporate, and that's where I've headed. And I probably do more corporate stuff than I do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I do some here lately. It's been a lot of private stuff, like 30, 40 people, caters, drop off stuff. But I'd say corporate's probably the bulk of it. Yeah.
And you do set up the roadside-ish style, don't you? A little bit here or there.
No, we don't do any pop-up kind of stuff. We'll do the food truck, but we don't.
Yeah.
But everything with the food truck is, we've got it set, several weeks or months in advance.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully we can get back to catering soon. Catering, anybody that's a caterer out there knows catering's where the money's at. We make good money with the food truck, but we make better money with catering. And so the food truck has been fun. I will get that, because you do get a little bit more interaction, so to speak. But you don't always know what you're going to make when you go out food trucking.
That's my problem. And plus the food, you're kind of making the food before, right. and you're like, if you don't sell it all, then you got to make phone calls to try to turn and burn it. Right. That's with me. I find it hard sometimes, if I don't sell out, it's like, oh crap, I got extra. But so it's such a gauge with people coming.
I learned real quick, like even with my trailer now, my food truck now, I learned when we did the Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament, which is a huge deal here in North Carolina. They asked us to come down there and do that. They paid us to just hand out plates to the anglers. And I learned real quick that my food truck was not designed to handle high volume plates like that. Mine's good for the sandwiches and the side and push it out the window. So I'm hoping late next year I can have a new one built, now that I know what I really want in it, and I can make it better.
Wow.
Someone in the comments, when's he putting the jalapeno cheddar sausage for sale in the truck?
Well, I had it last couple of weeks, and sold really good. Probably sold 30 pounds of it last week, and I'm gonna have it tomorrow night and Friday at the two events I'm doing there. I don't think I put that in my post tonight, but I am gonna have it if you're paying attention, if anybody's watching.
No, but you definitely had some mac and cheese covered pulled pork. It looked like that. It's making me really hungry to look at.
Yeah, it's probably that brisket mac and cheese. It's a chopped brisket.
I love brisket mac and cheese.
That is my top selling
Yeah.
on the food truck. I mean, it goes faster than anything. Other than that, and the sliced brisket. If I got sliced brisket, the brisket mac, the sliced brisket, then the pork ribs. Those three things. If you ain't there within the first hour I'm there, you ain't getting none of it.
Yeah, I might be taking a trip to North Carolina tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet
Better
deal.
get there early.
I know. Dave, you want to come down and meet me halfway?
Yeah. I got to stop at Grill Boys anyway. I need some pellets. Kill two birds with one stone.
They
There
just
we
got a
go.
whole load of them in, so
I know.
come on down.
I need to.
What's your favorite thing to cook? Could be barbecue, could be anything. I know you said about the mac and cheese being pretty good, but let's go barbecue wise. What's your favorite meat to cook?
Barbecue, I'd say, is probably beef ribs. I really love cooking beef ribs.
Yeah.
I love, and then I would say it's probably a toss up of beef ribs and an Eastern Carolina whole hog. It's probably my favorite because I grew up cooking them on brick pits, shoveling coals in, and that's becoming a lost art. And
It is.
we try and do one at least a couple a year. Me and my buddies get together and do one. I've actually got a friend of mine named DJ who competes in the North Carolina Pork Council contest, and they're whole hog. And the color that they're looking for in those contests, you can only achieve with gas, which drives me nuts. So I don't compete with him. He has been working his butt off and is getting the color that they want with wood and charcoal. And he's got his first contest with the wood and charcoal coming up in a few weeks. And I don't see how he's going to lose. I mean, I really don't. The flavor is amazing. It's just, I mean, you know how it is. I mean, to cook on wood and charcoal, that's a whole nother flavor.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
for sure. I've been wanting to play around with doing a charcoal pit and doing a whole pig on there because I love cooking pigs, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to sleep at night.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough doing that to make money if you don't have a good staff. To do that with your buddies is just to me it's awesome. Me and Tim Bosch did one earlier this year in Pennsylvania, and he's like, "Hey man, when you coming back up here so we can do this hog again?" Because that was awesome.
The barbarian.
Yeah, so we're trying to do one. It'll probably be November before I can get back up there again, but we'll see. We're gonna do one. I was surprised at how much his friends and family loved because I told him, I said, if I do it, I'm gonna do it Eastern North Carolina style, and so that's what we did. And I hit him with that vinegar, that straight Eastern vinegar.
Oh yeah.
And I was shocked at how, because usually you've got to almost be from here to really appreciate it and like it.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't much of that hog left. So
That's awesome.
When's your next KCBS event? Someone asked on here, and will Mr. John be with you?
Well, we don't know. We had signed up for a Rocky Mount, which is just down the road from me. That canceled.
Yeah,
there's one in Currituck, which is in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. That's not until November. I think they're on the fence with that one. And there is I know they're getting ready to do one in Cumming, Georgia, they did one there about a month or two ago. That's going to be like middle November. I will do that one.
What about that Bulls and Barbecue one that Currituck?
That's the Currituck. That's
Yeah.
the one they're on the fence about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'd heard somebody talk to the lady last week, and they said that I guess the commissioner up there wants to cancel it. So I guess we'll see. So
Yeah.
if I do another one, it probably won't be till another KCBS. It won't be till November. Sucks, but I'm doing a little rib and chicken cook-off Saturday. It's just a pride and money thing here locally, but
careful saying rib and chicken cook. We got a lot of backyard guys in the comments. Guys get very excited when you just mention ribs and chicken.
Yeah.
Brisket and pork, they run away. But if you just say ribs and chicken in the same sentence, they'll come flocking.
I'm ready. Chicken's probably been one of my strongest categories for the last 3 years. So, the boys this weekend better be ready.
That's
So-
cool.
You mentioned Keith Urban and a couple other people here. Out of your barbecue time, I mean, going to American Royal, going to all these different kinds of cool things with myron and all, who's the coolest person you've met, in your opinion, throughout the entire time? I mean, the biggest person, coolest person that you've met throughout the entire career you've been?
You know, I'd say probably one of the coolest people to hang out with was Clint Boyer. And, you know, last year we were in Vegas, and I was getting some burnt ends ready, and Myron was getting some the slices ready, and I looked up, and there's Clint Boyer standing in line waiting to get a burnt end and some brisket. And I was like, that looks like Clint Boyer. And I looked at his name tag. I said, shit, that is Clint Boyer. And so I said, come on back here, man. And so he came back there, and I said, so what are you standing in line for? He said, man, I really wanted some of y'all's brisket. So it was fun because he was there with Traeger, and so we were across from Traeger, and we had him over there with us, and it was pretty fun. He's a really funny guy, practical joker. So
I've heard that on the NASCAR scene and stuff like that, watching videos and all that. He's the cat on that one.
yeah, he's a trip now. I mean, we had a good time. We had a really good time.
Oh, here's a good question. Well, we'll even post this one because we can do that now too. What are your thoughts on Meat Church and using it for competitions?
I tell you, Matt makes a great product. I rep his products for 4 years, and I still love his products, and I love that Holy Gospel. Matt hadn't that. I think me and Chris Hatcher, which was one of the other guys that reps him, were the first guys the same weekend. Chris had a first place brisket, and I had a second place brisket out of 93 teams.
Wow.
With straight up Holy Gospel. And it's a phenomenal rub. It really is. And his products, he makes a good product, and he's done an extremely good job marketing them. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the Holy Gospel. You'll never go wrong with it on any meats.
So someone said, Laree Fink said that Kinsey said she'd have a chicken throwdown with you.
So Kenzie's actually going to the KCBS Invitational, and I wish her nothing but luck there. She is going to be the youngest pitmaster there.
Wow, that's awesome.
And she won a backyard event up in Virginia a couple weeks ago and qualified her for it. So I can't remember her exact age, but I want to say she's 11 or 12. So,
Somewhere in there, I think.
Yeah.
Let's find here.
But I hope she does well. She's got some good chicken apparently, because they're killing it in chicken this year. So
She's 11.
yeah,
Kenzie Lou Kulu.
yeah.
Yep, that's awesome.
So they're going all the way out there, and they're going to compete in that, which is a pretty big deal. So
That's sweet.
Kyle said she cooks on a 279. Good job, Kyle.
I'm 279.
So, but daggone. Man,
That KCBS Invitational was pretty fun. If you ever get the opportunity to go, I did it last year at Little Rock, Arkansas, and it was cold. It was really cold. It was 12 degrees that night, and but it was a lot of fun and very well ran. So, which for a first-year contest to have that caliber teams there and that many teams there, it was flawless.
I really hope that they get to have that, because I know there's a lot of people local that are getting to go out there to the KCBS Invitational. So I really hope we get to have it this year. I'd really think if we didn't.
Yeah, I think they will.
Everyone thought they were going to have the American Royal too, and Dave and I were getting ready to leave next week this time, but
Yeah.
we're going to
Random.
have a 15-hour road trip
I think the
together.
problem with the Royal was that they lost a lot of the corporate stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really where their money was. And so you had companies like Cabo that rent these big spaces out, and a lot of them weren't going. And so I think that was where the big money came from. And so I think, and that's just me talking, I think that was probably not the main reason, but I think it,
Oh, it plays a factor on it for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that, and also, I mean, people want to go there and party and have a good time, and just it's a big party fest, and you can't do that with COVID because, I mean, when they were going to be on, I was listening to the Pitmaster podcast or the Tailgate guys, one of the two podcasts, and the lady who runs it was on there, and she's like, "Well, we're just going to do just straight up competition, and I'll be up." Like, I didn't really want to go to that if it wasn't going to be like the big party scene. I mean, Dave and I are big partiers, but at the same time, just to not see all those people and experience that, it just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, last year, I mean, we helped host the Cabo party, and it was a good time. But at the same time, you still got to have that discipline to go to bed and get some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday night after the awards, your ass has got to be out of there. They don't let you stay overnight. You can leave and go to a hotel down the road, but you ain't staying in that site that you're in. So
I'm sure that's a late night parade getting out of there.
and you got to be out by 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that. I mean, it ain't no joke.
That's crazy. All them people trying to get out by that time, it's got to be major chaos.
I can't remember the exact time, but you got to be gone that night.
Yeah, that's insane.
So as much as you've done in barbecuing, I'm sure we all have, what's your most memorable barbecue disaster?
Let's see. I've ran out of food a few times at some caters early on, trying to be judged it wrong, but man, I just having some bad cooks here and there. I mean, I had a terrible one incoming a couple weeks ago, or a month or two ago, and tried to fix it, but that wasn't going to happen. But when you got your irons right beside you, you want to do good, and then he waxed my ass that day. And, but I can't really think of any terrible disasters other than just having some bad cooks at some contests. But I think, and y'all probably know what I'm talking about here, when you have that really solid cook and you like walk the awards and you're like, man, I did good today. We're gonna walk the stage today, and then the only walking you do is with your head down back to the trailer.
Yeah.
What the hell just happened? But
So you've never driven 3 hours and forgot your seasonings, dropped a box, clipped a glove, got disqualified.
Sounds like someone I know.
yeah, I do remember
I
that.
just listened off a friend of mine, just something that happened to them.
That glove clipping was at the competition he was at last year, Myron or Matt.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that was rough.
When it comes to forgetting, I'm pretty religious about my checklist to go to every contest, and to knock on wood, I've never forgotten anything major, and I've never been disqualified. So knock on wood there. So
Yeah, wow. That's a pretty proud statement. I wish I could say the same thing, but yeah, that'll never happen again. And literally every time he cooks with me, a glove gets clipped somehow or another.
I had a buddy of mine, Sauce Barbecue. He makes Let It Ride and All In. He a couple years ago in Asheboro, he left a little piece of paper towel in his brisket box, I think is what it was. And same thing. And he top 5, I think, 3 of the categories. And even despite being disqualified in brisket, his score was still high enough that he didn't even finish dead last.
Wow.
It's a pretty good weekend, though.
Yeah. But I mean, he was next. He was like a couple spots up from dead last, but he didn't finish dead last and got disqualified.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
That's
pretty solid.
insane.
But
So
he-
Matt, go ahead.
No, you
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
I was going to talk about he would have probably won the thing if he'd hadn't got
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's always the case there with it. So I wanted to ask another question here because we got to start off. It was kind of glitchy. How is there ever any idea of like making your own seasonings, your own sauce, or anything like that?
There is. I've got a rub that I've been playing with here the last few months, and that I thought about maybe eventually coming out with, but but there's so many good ones out there. You know, when do you really need to? I mean, and so it's, I don't know. I just don't have the time to really try to go out there and market, get my stuff on a shelf. And so maybe one day, you know, I got a rub that I've been working on some. I've only cooked with it at the house for myself. I haven't used it in any competitions or anything else. And just been tinkering with it because I do think it would be nice to have something out there, like when I cater or I mean, I do showcase myron stuff, and then one of my other buddies, Pigpens. I really love his product. He was one of the first products I ever used, and I showcase theirs a lot. And Tillman's, their sauces. I don't know if you've ever used some of his sauces, but their sauces are phenomenal.
Well, I use it tonight. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I got you turned on to that crap.
Oh, I know you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's but maybe one day we'll see. Yeah.
Sweet deal.
So it's not. It's on the radar, but it's not. You know, it's nothing that I'm pushing hard for.
Mm-hmm. So, well, they're going. Dave, you got any questions at all, man? Well, we'll go this guy, get home, and get ready to cook food tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, it was a great night. I appreciate it.
Well, we're certainly glad y'all had us on. I hate that we had all the. I'm pretty sure it was on my end because I'm not a tech savvy guy. So,
well, it means we'll just have to have you on again sometime when you're at Jack's Old South.
yeah, we'll. I talked to Myron before I came up here, and I told him, you know, we need to both get on here. So we get him, and then I tell you, you get him and that old damn Hank Vaden on there, and you're gonna have a hell of a show. I can tell you that right now. So,
I seen the podcast that it was Hank and Myron on there. Tell you what, that was a trip. I laughed the whole night.
Oh, that's two interesting characters. That's
Absolutely, absolutely.
We'll have to get them on, and then maybe get you and Diva on some night.
She'd love it. I know that for a fact. She loves doing these things. So y'all just let us know. I can make it happen.
Daggone. Well, these guys are getting a big treat tonight because I'm hearing all the back behind the scenes talk of everything Dave and I dream about. But alrighty, man, we'll let you get going. Thank you so much for being on. And if you ever got anything going on, let us know. We'll share it, post it, shout it out. Whenever you got those seasonings out there, let us know.
Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all letting me come on, and y'all have a good evening. And we'll I know we'll see y'all soon. So
Thank you, Matt.
Thank
y'all
you.
be good.
You
Later
too.
on.
See ya.
Bye.